Welcome to Guild Wars 2, one of the most dynamic and immersive MMORPGs out there. Whether you're new to MMOs or a seasoned player, this guide will walk you through everything you need to know to get started. So grab your gear, ready your spells, and let's dive into the magical world of Tyria. First things first, let's talk about getting started. Guild Wars 2 is set in the stunning world of Tyria, a place brimming with rich lore, vibrant characters, and epic adventures. To join in on the fun, you need to create an account and install the game. Obviously. So let's head over to the official Guild Wars 2 website where you can choose to play between free-to-play versions and paid expansions. The free version offers a ton of content to get you hooked, but trust me, the expansions, Heart of Thorns, Path of Fire, End of Dragons, and the latest Secrets of Obscure unlock even more incredible content, including new maps, elite specializations, and mounts. Once you're all set, you'll be greeted by the main screen, ready to start your adventure. Here, you can access your characters, settings, and game modes. Exciting, right? Let's move on to the next step, creating your very own hero. Character creation is where the magic begins. You'll choose from 5 distinct races: Human, Char, Norn, Azora, and Sylvari. Each race has its own unique lore, aesthetic, and starting area. Want to be a noble human living in the heart of Kryta? A fierce Char waging endless war? A giant Norn from the icy Shiver Peaks, an ingenious Azura mastering magical technologies, or a mysterious Sylvari born from the Pale Tree? The choice is entirely yours. After picking your race, it's time to choose a profession. There are 9 to choose from: Warrior, Guardian, Revenant, Ranger, Thief, Engineer, Necromancer, Elementalist, and Mesmer. Each profession has its own unique playstyle and abilities. Do you want to charge in a battle as a mighty warrior, with spells as a mystical elementalist, or perhaps manipulate reality as a crafty mesmer? Take your time and pick one that resonates with you the most. And don't forget about your personal story. Your choices here will influence your journey and give you a personal narrative to follow, making your adventure in Tyria truly unique. Each race has its own starting area and story, adding more depth to your character's background. Once you've created your character, you'll find yourself in the world of Tyria. Now let's break down the user interface, or UI. It might seem overwhelming at first, but trust me, you'll get the hang of it quickly, especially considering that Guild Wars 2 is on the easier side compared to other MMOs. So if you have played some, then this will be easy for you to pick up. At the bottom of your screen, you'll see your health bar and skill bar. This is where all the action happens. Your skills, weapon abilities, and utility skills will be right here. On the right, you'll see your minimap, which is going to help you navigate the world and show you points of interest. I suggest you go to everything that pops up on the map and truly explore every corner of the world. The quest log in the top right corner keeps track of your current objectives, showing you what tasks you need to complete next. Currently, right now, we only have the green one, which is your main quest. If the screen feels cluttered or you can't get your head around it, you can head into settings to customize the UI to your liking. Adjust the size, opacity, and even the position of various elements to make your screen as comfy as your favorite gaming chair or your anime waifu's lap. Now let's dive into the heart of Guild Wars 2, the game mechanics. Guild Wars 2 features an action-based combat system that's both engaging and fluid. Forget about standing still and trading blows. Here you'll have to actively dodge, aim, and use your skills strategically. There are different types of skills: weapon skills, healing skills, utility skills, and elite skills. It sounds like a lot, but as you go forward, you will learn them with ease, and there's not too many that slot into your bar, so it doesn't feel as overwhelming as, say, a game like World of Warcraft that has like 20-25 different buttons just for abilities alone. Each class has unique skills based on weapons they wield. For example, an Elementalist with a staff has long-range spells, while with a dagger, they are up close and personal. Understanding your skills and how they interact is key to mastering your class. Then we have specializations. As you level up, you'll unlock specializations that allow you to further customize your playstyle. Each class has core specializations and elite specializations. For example, I'm a Reaper who uses a greatsword, summons undead, poisons, debuffs. And these are unlocked for expansions or in-game content, offering new abilities and ways to play. Whether you want to be a Dragon Hunter Guardian, wielding powerful bows and traps, or a Deadeye Thief, sniping enemies from afar, there's a specialization for you. Let's talk about leveling and progression. In Guild Wars 2, you'll earn experience points, or XP, by exploring the world, completing quests, and participating in dynamic events. One cool feature is level scaling. No matter where you go, the game adjusts to your level to match the area, ensuring a consistent challenge and making the entire world relevant. One of the great things about Guild Wars 2 is that no matter where you are, you can always be doing something and it still feel good. You can level up by completing quests, local quests that help you get acquainted with the area and its inhabitants. Hearts are indicated by a heart-shaped icon on your map or mini-map. Completing these quests will reward you with XP, karma, which is a spendable currency, and sometimes valuable items. There is also dynamic events, the orange quests. They're a great source of XP, and these can pop up as you explore and can range from defending a village from invaders to escorting a caravan through dangerous territory or even closing a portal, as you can see on the screen. They're a fantastic way to earn rewards and immerse yourself in the ever-changing world of Tyria. And don't forget map completion. Discovering waypoints, vistas, points of interest, and doing hero challenges rewards you with XP and sometimes even loot. These are scattered around maps, and as you do them and come across them, they will appear as an icon. Always head over to these things you see because you're going to get XP, rewards, and juicy map completion. And who doesn't love completionist content? Exploration is a huge part of Guild Wars 2. Tyria is a breathtaking world filled with secrets and treasures. Use waypoints for fast travel between discovered locations, or climb vistas for stunning views, and seek out points of interest to learn more about the world's lore. Vistas are truly sublime. Think of when you played Assassin's Creed when you were younger. The very first time you experienced the Eagle's Nest, climbing up that tower, and getting a full Eagle POV of the world. Spectacular. It has the same thing in Guild Wars 2. It's an experience in itself. And then there are dynamic events. So expanding on what we just spoke about, these are spontaneous happenings that can change the state of the world. They keep things fresh and exciting, hence why you see even max levels running around doing these, encouraging you to dive into the action. Always keep an eye out, as participating in these events can yield great rewards and experience. Exploring and interacting with the world is not just fun, but it's also very rewarding in Guild Wars 2. Exploration in Guild Wars 2 isn't just about finding the next quest. It's about discovering the story behind every location, encountering hidden challenges, and immersing yourself in the rich lore of Tyria. The world is alive, and every single corner has a tale to tell. Crafting and gathering are essential parts of Guild Wars 2. As you'll explore, you'll come across resources like ore, wood, and herbs. Gather these materials to craft powerful gear, consumables, and other items. And honestly, do this on your way, because by the time you take an interest in crafting or need to do it, you'll at least have some starter items that make the process easier. You can learn different crafting disciplines such as weaponsmithing, huntsman, artificer, cooking. Each discipline allows you to craft specific types of items. For example, weaponsmiths can craft swords and axes, while artificers create magical weapons like staves and scepters. And cooking, well, you make food. Leveling up your crafting skill can be very beneficial, as a crafted item can often be better than those you'll find in the wild. Plus, crafting can be a lucrative way to make gold by selling crafted items on the trading post, but it's also good for early XP. One thing to take note of is that you can click a button in your inventory, deposit all materials, and this moves everything from it to your crafting section, so you don't have to worry about inventory management. Let's talk about gear, runes, and sigils. Gear progression in Guild Wars 2 is straightforward, but critical to your success. As you level up, you'll find better equipment that increases your stats and enhances your performance. Gear comes in different rarities. Basic, which is like white, black. Fine, which is blue. Masterwork, which is green. Rare, which is yellow. Exotic, which is orange. Ascended, which is pink. And legendary is purple. You'll be working towards ascended and legendary gear only at max level, which is 80. This means that you don't have to worry too much about your gear when you're leveling up, as you're going to replace it anyway, but just place on what you think is the best or your current highest level piece. Runes and sigils are modifiers that you can add to your gear. Runes go into armor and provide set bonuses, enhancing your stats and abilities. For example, a full set of superior runes of the scholar can increase your power and critical damage significantly, meaning you want to put the same type of runes in all of your gear. Sigils are for weapons, offering effects like increased damage, healing, or special procs. For instance, a superior sigil of force adds flat damage to increase your weapon attacks. Combining the right runes and sigils with your gear can significantly boost your effectiveness in combat. Speaking of the economy, let's dive into the nuts and bolts of trading in Guild Wars 2. The game features several currencies, including gold, karma, and gems. Gold is your primary currency for buying items, repairs, and trading post transactions. Karma is earned through dynamic events and can be spent at special vendors and even after completing a heart. Gems are premium currency, purchasable with real money, and can be used for cosmetic items, account upgrades, and more. The trading post is this game's auction house, if you're familiar with World of Warcraft, or market board if you're familiar with Final Fantasy, where you can buy and sell items with other players. It's an essential tool for acquiring materials, gear, or making some extra gold. If you ever need to find something specific, or looking to sell your excess loot, the trading post is your go-to. You can also exchange gold for gems and vice versa, providing flexibility in how you acquire premium items. Ready to tackle some challenging content? Dungeons and Fractals are where you'll test your skills, also raids, and your teamwork. Dungeons are instant areas with their own storylines, filled with enemies and bosses, but they can also be done through exploration mode as well. So gather a group of friends or use the group tool to find allies and dive into these adventures. It's super simple nowadays. You click join and boom, it will teleport you to the group that is already participating in it. Now, what exactly are Fractals? Fractals of the Mists are a special type of dungeon that offer increasingly difficult challenges. So I'm guessing if you've played WoW, kind of like Mythic Plus, each Fractal is a short, self-contained dungeon with its own unique mechanics and bosses as you progress the difficulty scales up, providing a continuous challenge for you and your party. Higher level Fractals offer better rewards, but also require special gear and coordination. Honestly, these are some of my favorite types of content. I love Mythic Plus in WoW, and I love Fractals. The scaling ability of these and gear scaling is fantastic. Next up, we have guilds. They're a fantastic way to enhance your Guild Wars 2 experience. Joining a guild gives you access to a community of players who can help you with content, share knowledge, and participate in guild events. Guilds also offer perks such as access to guild halls, special missions, and bonuses. Plus, you can be in multiple guilds at the same time, so you're not limited to your social interactions or bonuses. Being a part of a guild fosters camaraderie and can make your time in Tyria even more enjoyable. If you're not sure where to start, look for a guild recruitment post in-game or on official forums. Guild halls are special instances where your guild can gather, decorate, and access special features like crafting stations and vendors. Mounts and Masteries are game changers in Guild Wars 2. Since they've added them, it has changed everything, especially with Path of Fire and End of Dragon expansions. Mounts are more than just a way to get around. They have unique abilities that help you navigate the world in new ways. From the Raptor's long jumps to the Skimmer's ability to glide over water, each mount adds a new layer of exploration. Now, Masteries are a progression system for level 80 characters, so max level, that unlocks new abilities across various aspects of the game, whether it's gliding in Heart of Thorns, using mounts in Path of Fire, or fishing and skiffs in End of Dragons. Masteries give you powerful tools to enhance your adventures. Each mastery track focuses on a specific aspect of gameplay, allowing you to tailor your character's abilities to your preferred style. Now, you can choose whatever you like with this, whatever you fancy, and dictate yourself, or, you can find guides online that will, give you a clear route of what's best to go through. If you enjoy competitive gameplay, Guild Wars 2 also offers structured PvP, and this will be perfect for you. PvP offers various game modes, with Conquest being the primary one. In PvP, everyone has standardized gear, making it all about skill and strategy. You can earn rewards, rank up, earn exclusive skins, titles. PvP is a fantastic way to test your combat skill against players. And honestly, Guild Wars 2 PvP is one of my favorite PvPs from any MMO. I definitely suggest diving in. There is also something called World v World. World v World is mass scale PvP. So, it's a massive server-wide battle where 3 servers compete for dominance, capture objectives, fight enemy players, and contribute to your server's score in this chaotic and strategic game mode. Join World v World through the World v World tab in your menu and dive into one of the 4 maps where the action happens. Whether leading a Zerg or skirmishing, World v World offers unique rewards and different gameplay dynamics. And now let's talk about the latest expansion, Secrets of the Obscure. This expansion brings a whole new layer of excitement with new maps, storylines, and elite specializations. Dive into the mysteries of the Wizard's Tower, uncover hidden secrets, and take on new challenges. With the Secrets of Obscure, you also get access to the Wizard's Vault, a new reward system that lets you earn unique items and more by completing various activities. It's a fantastic way to get more out of your adventures and customize your character even further. The expansion also introduces new mechanics and content to keep the game fresh and engaging. Guild Wars 2 is more than just a game. It's a vibrant community. Engage with other players through forums, social media, and community events. Whether you're looking for a group, a build, a wiki, an answer to a problem. If you need help with a tough boss or just want to chat about the game, the Guild Wars 2 community is always there. As of making this video, we have exciting news. The upcoming expansion, Janthir Wilds, is just around the corner. This expansion will take you to the lush and untamed regions of Janthir Wilds, an area teeming with new creatures, hidden secrets, and ancient mysteries. In Janthir Wilds, you'll encounter new challenges and storylines that expand the lore of Tyria, new elite specializations, a new weapon, and player housing, which is amazing. So whether you want that or you're delving into ancient ruins or facing against formidable foes, the Janthir Wilds promises to deliver an unforgettable adventure. Additionally, Janthir Wilds will bring new game mechanics and features that will enrich your Guild Wars 2 experience. From unique environmental puzzles to new group content, there is something for every type of player to enjoy. Stay tuned for more updates on this channel and get ready to explore the wild, untamed beauty of Janthir Wilds. Thank you for watching and happy adventuring in Tyria. I hope this guide has helped you even just a little bit. Now make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts on the new expansion, and make sure you check us out over on twitch.tv/BiggieSwears.